Alright, I think we are live with some Planet Coaster today. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Pause that. Oh, there goes a whirlwind up on its journey. Here we go. Hello, Vito. Hello, Awesome Bowl. Welcome to the stream. Trick Insanity, Fritzky X, everyone who is joining us on this lovely Sunday morning. Albin, Alec, Chris, morning, morning. Where's everyone from today? Tyler Wells, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Welcome to the stream. Taking a look. We don't really have enough people in the park, I think, because it seems like the log flume has been changed and broken. The log flume right now is our most popular ride. So what I'm going to do is currently shut it down. That way people will start going to other rides, because it's really sucking up 100% of the people for some reason. It's 2 afternoon in the UAK. All right. I'm doing some math homework. That's cool. Math is important. I am an accounting person, so math is where it's at. It's 10:20 in Cincinnati. Well, hello from Cincinnati. I've been to Cincinnati. Nat, 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 cat, cat, cat. Indeed, kitty claw. I have a question. How do you get good graphics while using Windows 10? And that's the computer I use. It's dependent on your graphics card. I don't know your full setup, so I can't really help you at all. And also, I'm not much of an IT person, so I wouldn't be able to help you even if I did. Sadly. That's just kind of where we're at. You're playing some Planco. Nice. I'm playing some Planco right now. Remember Epic GT? Epic GT. The name sounds familiar, but in terms of, like, anything specifically, no. Sadly, I don't. We've done so many streams and so many new people have come and said hello over the past few weeks that it's hard to remember everyone. Your dad works at IT? Well, there you go. My dad does too. What's the next thing you're building in the park and where? After today's stream, today we are going to go ahead and... That's me, I changed my name. Oh, well, hello. Today's stream, we are going to go ahead and finish up this restaurant. Try and get it to 100% done. And then this week's episode of Alpine Odyssey, we are going to start and or finish the Overpower ride. And then at that point, we need to do some of this filler stuff. So, probably 3 weeks, and we'll have basically work to be done on the pyramid. That's kind of where we're sitting at right now. So we're just kind of letting people roll into the stream before we get started, because otherwise I'm going to get 1,000 questions of, hey, Uthris, I just got here. What'd I miss? Hey, Uthris, I just got here. Uthris, I know it's only been 5 minutes, but I just got here. Did I miss anything? No, no one's missed anything. Yes, after we finish the well, not the backstage. My park is beautiful? Well, thank you, WhipDab. After we finish the Aztec area, we are going to do the backstage for these 2 sections. So backstage here and backstage here. That way, it will basically keep this section 100% done as possible. And then we'll move on to either, it depends on what you guys want to be. It'll be either the upper kind of antiquity area or the southern Asian theme, depending on which one you guys would prefer me to start. I think antiquity, because we did do an Asian theme before Alpine Odyssey, so I would prefer starting up there. We need to finish the log flume. Yes, I just went over the time schedule for the log flume a little bit, but you might not have been here. Essentially, we're going to have to finish up this area before the log flume gets started. Good morning, Godzilla 1521. How do you become a moderator? To become a moderator, you have to be active, friendly, kind of community person for a period of time, engaging, you know. It also helps if you're a sponsor, generally. Might speed that process along. And that's about all I can say about becoming a moderator. Basically, you have to earn my trust. Hello, Jules. How large will the Aztec section be? So if we come over here to the Aztec section, you will see that I think we're going to take it to about here. So this whole wedge of the lake is going to be the Aztec section. I love your YouTube channel. It is very nice. Well, thank you. What about a fantasy theme over the back to give a Disney look and probably where most people are going to notice? So we are doing more real world places and themes. We will be building an airstrip eventually. It's part of a backstage element that I have planned in a specific area that you guys don't know about yet. I have figured out what the final theme for Alpine Odyssey is. I'm just not telling you guys what it will be until we get there. I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise because I think it'll be interesting. Just watched the Kerbal stream? Nice. I enjoyed that. That was a fun little stream last night. How did I do that plane? The plane up here? These are billboards stitched together. Each billboard has a different section of the banner. And then we used some cables to hook it up to the biplane that we made on stream. It's just art-shaped blocks, kind of stitched together. We're going to be finishing this restaurant today, so we're just making sure people know that we're getting started. You're not very good to speaking English, sorry? No, you're doing just fine. I can understand you, and that's the important thing. I don't even speak English good either. Alright, so we need some things in here, right? So I need to finish this back section a bit. So back here needs covered up. First stream for you? Well, welcome. Welcome to the channel too. For those of you who do subscribe, something will pop up on the screen. I'll give you a little bit of a shout out for doing so, or sponsoring, or things like that. So if you feel like doing so and you want to see more, you may do that. Let's go ahead and push this in just a bit. There we go. Rip the first part, you will never be forgotten. Are you talking about the first parking lot? You already subscribed? Well, thank you for at least doing that. So I'm tempted to change this a little bit. Do you think we should? Like, I could bump a section of this out because I'm a French guy, so my English is very bad. You're fine. You got this. You don't sound so burnt out today. Did you get a new inspiration? I think streaming other things so much has been helping, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna bump this out one, just so we can get a little bit more seating up here in the upper section. Aztec God statue. We do have a little statue planned. Once we get there, it'll be a little tough. I still remember the old Uthris. What's the old Uthris? Good evening. I'm doing okay. How are you? Tuten Cabron. I think this, in fact, this will just be a deck. That way we get a little bit of a shade area, and back here we could just do some general seating. The voice. What's wrong with the voice? It was corny. Well, fine. Dick. No, it's fine. I'm not a very extroverted person, so I'm very actually introverted and shy and things. So it's hard for me to get into this whole cheery super mood to do live streams and videos and things. How are you? How are you a good YouTuber? I've been doing YouTube for a few years now, and I would say I'm not a great YouTuber, to be honest. Other people grow much faster than I do. I'm more just a chilled person. You saw a cat. You saw a cat. Any advice for upcoming YouTubers such as yourself? Every day. Do it every day, and you need to do it every day. If you don't want to do it every day, then it might not be for you. Even if you work a little bit. Like, you don't necessarily have to finish a video every day, but you want to try and work on your channel every day. For me, you're the best YouTuber of the world, of the entire world. Get me the championship belt, and I will agree. What's your Instagram? I need to follow you if you have one. I don't have an Instagram. I generally don't post public photos of myself too much. If I do, it's on Twitter. I have a Twitter. I have a Twitter in this. That's about the only thing that you guys get of me. How do you get cats and gnats? You have to be a sponsor. So if your country allows you to be that, at the top of chat, you'll see a button called sponsor this channel, and you can get access to our emotes. In the future, we are one sponsor away from getting a third emote. So I'm pretty excited to get that for you guys. Hello, Jose. Matthew Blake. I believe you're the sellout. You're the one that bought admin privileges, Matthew. No one trusts you here. What are we doing? We are making a little bit more of an interesting overhang back here. In fact, I need to grab some pillars. Am I American? Yes. I am that in which you think I am. American. Split from the building, lower it down. Mercury. There we go. From where? West Virginia is my home state, but I currently live in Maryland, Washington, D.C. Can't enjoy you as there is a child downstairs crying. Well, have you tried poison yet? Too dark? Too soon? Too early for dark humor? Are we good? Do you celebrate Bonfire Night in America? I don't know what that is. I mean, I've been to plenty of bonfires. What are we working on? We're working on the restaurant today. We're going to get 100% finished up. That way, this week we'll be free to work on the overpower. Demonetize? Am I going to have to become a Christian channel? Yes, I remember you, Christopher Lopez. I will say, though, anyone who just comes in and just asks, hey, do you remember me? I might not. So, don't get mad if that's the case. Also, just seems like a weird thing to constantly ask. Just participate and have fun in chat a lot, and as you show up more and more, I will talk to you more and more. Let's delete that. You've been here every live stream. Were you here last night? We did 2 streams yesterday. Have you seen the movie Apocalypto with the kind of Mayan Aztec civilization? It would be a good source of inspiration in the area. No. I have not. I don't watch a whole lot of movies. Dark humor joke here. I was saying safety in numbers. Okay, you're gonna pull out the Jimmy Carr joke, aren't you? This is a different variation for the Jimmy Carr joke there. It's technically supposed to be tell that to 7 million Jews, but, you know, you almost got it. Love your park because you made detailed buildings. Thank you. Is it bad that if you have neighbors that are redneck? Well, I'm from West Virginia. So, as far as I know, no. It was 6 mil, but good attempt. Ah, whatever. It's a good movie. It's a little bit long, but it's nice. Alright, we're gonna shift this whole thing over a bit. Try and get this to fit. There we go. Some more back decking for this, and it kind of changes the shape a little bit better. Do I believe in God because Planet Coaster exists? Oh, no. Is the thumbnail Jasper? Yeah, I just put the cat as the thumbnail because why not? Just something dorky. Okay, so that is that little jut. Little balcony extension area to come out here. And the rest, I think we can get rid of these 4 tiles. Going for a short while getting Maciers. I don't know what that is, but have a good time getting those. And over here, all the happy smiley face hand emojis. By the way, we will be doing probably another little stream raid at the end of this stream, so if you guys want to stick around at the end, I'll be sending everyone to another streamer. Just kind of raid his chat for a little bit if you like. I've been starting to do that just because I think it's a fun exercise. Especially it's a little weird for YouTube. YouTube doesn't necessarily let you do that too much, but we'll see. Maciers is McDonald's. Oh. Or macaroni. Okay. I'm confused now. Is it McDonald's or macaroni? Boy, it's gonna be interesting getting this whole lower area worked out. One of the two. It's something. It's a thing that exists, and really that's the important aspect of the word. What does Uther's cat mean? It's our emote. So that's how you type out emotes if you're a sponsor. You type a colon, start it with Uther's because all of them start with Uther's, and then you can select the emote that you want to use, such as Uther's cat. There you go. I built a statue of my cat in the building in the park. I don't think there's enough room. He is that fat of a cat. John Guidry with the Nat Cat, and Matthew Blake with the Jasper Spam. Okay, so we have that set up. I'm tempted. Do I need another? No. It is. Get rid of the first column. Oh no, it won't let me do it. Here, replace. It's technically this, but instead of semicolons, it's full colons. But it won't work because you're not a sponsor. You have to be a sponsor to do my emotes. Otherwise, you're just stuck with the silly cartoon cats. What's my idea for the restaurant interior? Pretty much of the same, though maybe a little bit more simple. We'll have some booths. I need to make the kitchen area somewhere. Yeah, so that would be the correct thing, Finn, but you're not a sponsor, so you can't actually use them. That's the problem. So, do I need to add another tarp for the back little balcony section that we just made? So we have three of these. Would that be cool? Is that what we want? Is that what we want to do? Vote now on your phones. You don't think so? Some people think it's a good idea. It's Aztec / Mayan, maybe some Machu Picchu in there. Kerbal was fun last night. Sorry if I got a little pushy. You're fine, John. I think it'll balance out the left side to the right side a little bit. But they do take a long time to make. And that's really the problem. A pet garden dedicated to Jasper in the Aztec area. I'd rather not. Jasper doesn't deserve that kind of feature. Maybe you could copy something. I mean, I could try and copy this one. We could try it. Might not fit, but it is worth a shot. So we'll grab this. Just flip it around. Get it in there. So that's kind of what it would do. Except for I'd probably angle it more like that. And what do you guys think of that? On PC below the chat, click the dollar symbol in the rectangle, which leads you to the subscription tab. Really? That's the super chat tab, I thought. I think that works. You are correct. Kind of takes away from the building, really? I mean, keep in mind, the view of the building the people see is this. So it might block a little bit from above, but in terms of what people see, I think it's okay. I mean, like, one of my favorite views is this, seeing it from, you know, the balconies. And then over here, we'll have a different covering. Really? It will actually do the sub button there? Here, let me fix this a little bit up. Donations are currently disabled on Streamlabs. Yeah, I know. They keep putting that link. Don't use that link. It's broken. So you have to donate via the actual YouTube donate function or become a sponsor to donate to me. I would prefer sponsor because, in my opinion, sponsorship is a good deal because you get emotes, and the more sponsors we have, the more emotes we can have. Yes, we will be releasing the live stream as a VOD, so you can watch this later. And thank you for stopping by. Streamlabs is just a module to stream with. It's not necessarily a streaming platform. I use it for notifications. So if people subscribe, donate, things will pop up on the screen. With a 3D gizmo? You mean the world axis tool? This button? Lower that down so it doesn't click through to the other side. Didn't know that existed. Yeah, there's just hidden little things like that sometimes in Planet Coaster. What happened so far? Well, we've been working on the restaurant a little bit. So we've been expanding the backside because I wanted it to be a little bit more dynamic. We just added a new covering there, just so you have 3. It's good to do features in odd pairs. It looks good. The Sunday streams are always right when I have church. Just don't go to church then. There you go. Problem solved. I'm tempted. Should I make this another little fire brazier up here? Or would that be too many braziers? Let's look at it at nighttime. What do you think? Should we have that third one back there? Complete the trifecta of... Too much fire? Yeah, it could be a little dangerous. Just confess to Uthris. Yes, Father Uthris is here. Please, confess your sins to me. I, Uthris. You just said features look good in 3s. They do. You shouldn't do that. It's more like a VIP eating table. Well, there's no access point to this little section. And you can see there's even overgrown stuff here. So they would have to climb a ladder to get up there. How about we make it a burnt out one? So one that isn't lit. Okay, so it's not lit, and we'll just do like maybe some logs and things to make it look more old and just not on. I think that'll be an okay variant. It's looking so good though at night. You guys want to ride the coaster at night? I'll ride the coaster at night. I mean, there's no lighting on the coaster yet. We still need to do that. But I kind of stopped working on lighting for now. But over, I think on Friday, we finished. What happened on the Friday night stream? We finished this. We finished the interior of the whole queue. So we built this last final room for the queue. It's looking pretty good. And then we also went out here and we've been working on the overpass and bridge setup for our buses. So we did all this stuff. And now today we are trying to finish up the restaurant. Get this thing done. Okay, let's put some scenery elements here. By the way, today's stream might be a little long. Just a heads up. We have a lot to do that I need to get accomplished. So, if you guys can't stay for the whole thing, that is perfectly fine. Just be known that the VOD might be a little long for you. I might maybe think the left fence area as a sky well, it would be much better. The left fence area. Never gonna Uthris you up. Never gonna Uthris you down. Never gonna run around a Nat Cat. I prefer Nat Cat. Replace Uthris with Nat Cat with Geekism and you'd be better off. One thing you just put foliage on. Oh, this? Well, this area I want to just hardcore make it overgrown looking and crumbled, I think. But how's it going, Geekism? For those of you who do not know who Geekism is, he is another awesome YouTuber. I won't say Planet Coaster creator because that would be boxing you in too much. You play other things. So, go subscribe to him. He's really cool. Good old tea sipper over there. from merry old England. Not a sponsor of the channel, though. We'll have to make fun of him. But he has a kid to take care of, so, you know. Can I reveal the mystery theme? Nope. Mystery theme will remain a said mystery for a while, and let's not do that one. Let's do a palm tree. Something like that. Less kids, more Nat Cat. Love to sponsor, but those YouTube ad dollars don't go very far. I'd sponsor you, Geekism. You're letting me down. You're missing out on all the emotes. No, it's fine. I don't. You do you, man. Wish I could be a YouTuber on this creative on games, but I don't have the internet at my house, and I'm watching from my phone on my cellular data. My computer's from like 2007. I mean, just play games from 2007. You don't necessarily have to play new and current games. It helps. I mean, you know, there's a certain amount of relevance that you need to maintain. Let's, we're gonna copy these real quick. Alright, split from building. Grab this. This is the nice thing about having tile sets. As you slowly build up an area, you can just grab sections that you've used before and use them in other areas, like this. So you can have a bit of a ruined pillar sticking out. You weren't even close to first? No, I don't think so. But nice try. You made it here, and I think that's more important than being first. When are we gonna finish the log flume? So the log flume, boy, I'll go over our plan here in a quick second. We've basically doubled our viewership since I said it last time. What we got? Once we finish the restaurant, we are going to work on the overpower and the queue line for that this week on the normal Alpine Odyssey episode. So that'll hopefully be finished. And then after that, we will finish up this area in some capacity down here. And then we'll work on the log flume. There's an order to things that I build. So sadly, I have to maintain that order, or else things don't blend well, you know. Like, for example, I built the whole European section before even building a coaster. So it's the same thing with the log flume. It's the most important ride of the Aztec area, so it needs to be really good. I'm still thinking about ideas on it, and it's going to be a while until I have that. I might have to do some test pieces and things for that, though. But our restaurant's looking good. What's that Bob Ross Twitch thing that you talked about last time? The Twitch event for Bob Ross, back in, like, I think a year ago? That thing was awesome. Let's see, what's it look like over here? That's so cool. That looks so good. And this is why I can't wait until the Aztec area is done, because the view across the lake is just amazing. Like, that. That is going to be so cool. Can't wait for that. And the view from our biplane looks good too. It's still one of my favorite views of the park. It will be great once the temple is finished, yes. In fact, it'll be great once this whole shoreline is done. To be honest. Are other people going to other rides now that we shut down the log flume? Looks like it. Hey, Gion Entertainment. You're new? Well, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, you can go ahead and subscribe for more. Is there going to be an airport in the park? There will be a runway strip for our biplane, yes. Can you sculpt a tree really large and maybe make a ride around it? That's possible. It just would look a little janky. You can make little custom trees, but not super large ones, I don't think. That would require a different thing, I think. Any thoughts on what our total part count will be at the end? Well, currently our part count is 207,000. We did that on Friday. We did a part count. It took 10 minutes to do it, but we did it. And if this is 30% done, in fact, it's not quite 30% done, that means we'll have probably 700,000 parts total once we're done. The Asian area is going to be nuts in terms of parts. It's going to have even more than the European section because of the roof lines. So the Asian section by itself is going to be probably 100-some thousand. That's shorter than I thought it would take. When will the lag kick in the game? I'm getting lag now. Albeit not, you know, a crazy amount, but you know, it's starting to appear. I can't have a lot of guests in the park because of it, though. About 9 million, yeah. Alright, get rid of these. Not needed anymore. How good is my computer? My computer specs are in the About section of my YouTube channel. But it's basically a brand new computer, so... Uh-oh, I went too far there. Alright, I need to adjust the grid size to half for these. There we go. Good. For the same reason that Matthew just put there. You know. Hey, Flaming Arrow, how are you? Alright, so we have the interior laid out. We're gonna have to spend a lot of time skinning this thing, so I hope you guys are ready for that. Kitty Call, following up with more Nat Cats. You just accidentally opened a packet of chips from the bottom. I feel like a monster. You are a monster. You deserve to be slaughtered in your sleep. Love the looks of the restaurant. Thank you. In a building. Okay, so it goes to this one. There we go. Oh, well, welcome, Jeffrey Tall. Just ban you, you deserve it. Tell you what, Matthew, go ahead and time out Crimson Onin 2 for 300 seconds. He opened the chips from the bottom side, and I think it's deserved. Thank you, Matthew. All right, so we need to skin the interior of these walls. It'll be a little tough. Where do you guys want the kitchen to be? I think that's an important question. Total anarchy in here? Yeah, total anarchy is fine. And before people ask how you get up onto the balcony from in here, I'm just gonna have a door. You would love to sponsor? Well, you can. You may do so. I won't stop you, but you're bankrupt. Okay, well that might prevent you from doing so. Kitchen upstairs. I'm thinking over here, to be honest. Right? And by kitchen, I mean this is where the actual shops are going to go. So we need a food stall in here. So we're going to do Tiki Chiki, of course. There is nothing else. Let's change the grid size. So we'll bump this out to there. And then Pip Shot Juice will be good. In fact, this one shouldn't be part of this building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it and then split it. And then I'm going to use the move tool to get as close as possible to the other one. There we go. Okay, maybe not. Somewhere near the backstage area would be preferable. Well, there is no backstage area for this thing, right? So the Aztec area's backstage is technically all interconnected on this mountain. So when we make the backstage area here, you'll notice that unlike the European section where we have all these white boxes for the backstage area kind of attached to the back sides of these buildings, we're going to do that a little bit, but they're going to be attached to more of this hillside and mountainside. And it's going to basically infer that you take things down underneath these areas because the terrain got raised. I know, I would love to have a counter as a shop as well. That's something they need to do. A proper food court pack is very, very much needed. Actually, hold on. Should we do soda, juice, or smoothies? Which one would you guys like to see? Soda, juice, or smoothies? To complement our Tiki Chiki here. Soda, soda, soda. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. A lot of Pepsi drinkers in here. Smoothies, smoothies, juice, soda, soda, juice, smoothie, soda, smoothies, juice, soda, soda. Softa, softa. We'll do soda. And then we'll put a bathroom. I think back here. Okay. Alright, let's get some paths. Alright, something like that. And then connecting out this way. Gonna delete that path for a second. Alright. Let's select the path grid here. Come on, let me select this path grid, please. Is that it? Nope. Call the restaurant Cheeky Terrace. We might do that. Alright, so I'm gonna set up this, and then we are going to change the pattern, I think, to that. Oh yeah, FPS drops are real right now. Temporary path set up, and then there we go. Finally got your stream again. Well, welcome, Macro Match Kuchin. Okay, so that is functioning. Our things are open, so that's good. That's progress. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. My audience is here on YouTube, so I stream here. Alright, Finn, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And again, if anyone wants to subscribe, sponsor, or donate, you may do so. Much appreciated if you do, and welcome to the channel if you think it's worthy enough and you enjoy creative stuff like this. They are clipping into the wall. Yes, they are. Not much I can do about that. But I'm going to be skinning all of these things anyways, so we still have a lot of work to do. Yes, with one more sponsor, we do get a no emote, Kitty Claw. You're right. On a go. Alright, so the wallpaper / stone texture that we need to do for this interior will be interesting. You disliked? Good lad. I would have too, if I had the ability to dislike and like my own videos. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up with a pattern of some kind for these. What are we gonna do after finishing that part? What do you mean part? The Aztec section? The Aztec section after that we'll be doing a whole lot of backstage work. Hey Whip Dab Dorian, how are you? Okay, so no Planet Coaster does not have mod support. You're good? Well, that's good. What about making like a Spanish settlement that repurposed Aztec ruins? That's kind of the theme for the restaurant. Not so much Spanish, but like a campsite kind of attached to the ruins. But we'll see. I don't think so, though. might be a little too much to start adding such a drastic change to the theme. White canvas roofs look good from a distance. Yes, they do. I think it breaks up the coloration quite nice. What are we gonna do now? We are working on the interior kind of spacing and detailing, so we can get rid of a lot of this ugly wall texture that is left over from making the exterior. This is a common thing when you do interiors in these buildings. You have to kind of make a separation from the exterior and interior. I love the wood detailing. I think so. We don't have much wood in the Aztec area, but they should use a lot of wood in theory. So maybe just the music a little bit too loud. I mean, I could just start yelling into the microphone. Would that help? Actually, I don't think I need that there. Well, Nico Villain has subscribed. Welcome, Nico Villain. Enjoy the ride on the coaster. Thank you for the support. Yeah, definitely spam cats if someone named Neko subscribed. Did you ever think the rivalry between two companies owned by one might be beneficial to all three of them? I don't know. Oh, that was meant for someone else. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I'm just building things. Do you make other videos, for example, FIFA or Uncharted 4? I make other videos of other games, yes. But not either of the two you just listed. I definitely prefer more creative building games than those. Though I do like Uncharted myself. I think it's a great game. Hearing sirens on my end on the stream is freaking you out while driving? Well, maybe they're not on my end. Have you thought about that? Maybe you're about to get pulled over. Should have an animatronics show in the park. We could. I did that in the Renaissance Fair park that we did. Don't stream and drive. Especially don't text and drive. If you're driving right now, don't do that, please. That's not safe. Why do I use nat? It's just for some reason my accent. When I say not, I say nat. Because I'm lazy in the way that I speak, I guess. Heck if I know. Alright, let's put this at the top. Actually, we'll just copy this to the top. It is kind of an inside joke. I mean, like if you haven't been here long enough, you don't know why that's an emote, but you know, it is what it is. People like to make fun of me, so I just made it an emote. Alright, so we got the wood baseboard, all that cool stuff. This is your favorite Planet Coaster song? I think it's pretty neat. I think I want to use the dark color there. Can't beat him, join him? Yeah! Who is Natman? You're playing off Scatman there? Does this poke through to the other side? It does. I don't want it to, though. There we go. It's the minimum distance I can get away with. I think that. Hold on. What color is this? Copy the color. And now click back on that. And we're going to use this. There we go. Good. And what we'll do is we're going to bump out the bottom a little bit more. Just to counteract that. There we go. So we'll have to relay the bottom trim, but that's okay. It's worth getting this right and layered correctly. One of those things. Planet Coaster is on sale right now. Well, if you don't have Planet Coaster, now would be a good time to grab it. It's a good game. I enjoy it a lot. It's very creative heavy though. If you want a good coaster sim, in terms of management, I don't know where to go for that. Maybe Parkitect might do better for you there. I haven't played much of that game though, so I wouldn't know. Good to hear you again. I've been in the hospital quite unwell, but glad to be out and catch up on your videos. Well, I'm glad you're out as well. Hope you're feeling better for whatever ailed you. There we go. But we get... Okay, it was auto-saving. I thought my game was crashing, and I was about to just, like, rage quit so hard. Well, I might change the pillar color, to be honest. Gotta bump out the columns a little bit more for more depth. You like the orange more? Maybe. Maybe we can make a better color here. Hold on. Now it's kind of sad with all those blues. It is a little gloomy, but... undo, 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 undo. Yeah, we'll change it back. That's fine. I think this is okay still. All right, let's get the top. There we go. So that's our wall texture there. What I'm going to do is I might end up changing the window frames to match the wood. I'm not sure about that though. And there's going to be plants and chairs and other details in here. So remember, this is just the base skin, very similar to other buildings that we've done. Like, so for example, our gift shop over here. You know, it's kind of that basic wrapping that you have to do. I mean, it even applies to like our main bathroom in between areas. Oh, all this work, though, let me tell you. How many parts is this thing up to? I know it's 2 or so buildings, so 3,900 plus 461 plus another 2,300 plus like 100. So yeah, it's pretty big. That bathroom is still incredible. Yep, we'll be making another bathroom like it. Every transitional area, we're going to have this transitional building, and inside that we'll have kind of a general bathroom for people to use as they go through. I think that's important to do. No one is riding this thing. I mean, maybe we just don't have enough people in the park to really fill up all of our rides and queues. Like, I don't think anyone's riding this. Oh, we have some kids and stuff riding the carousel. Anyone in hot cross buns? No. Hot cross buns is not doing well for year 136. Some people are in this restaurant. How about the bar? I know the bar is really popular. That's doing okay. Okay guys, tell you what, I have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna step away for just a moment. So enjoy, I don't know, we'll set up somewhere so you guys can kind of see a good view of the park real quick. While I just run off for a half second or so. If anyone asks, that's where I am. Would I recommend Kerbal Space Program? Totally. I totally would. But I'll be right back in like a couple minutes. No, I didn't go nap. Alright, I'm back. Cool. Is the pyramid still gray boxed? Yes, Reggie, it is. I have returned. I've returned. No announcements to make when I was gone, though, so that's good. What, Jasper? What? Come here. Come here, cat. Come here. Hey, you know, people link your image. They show your image all the time. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Meow. There we go. A lot has happened since I was gone. Oh boy. Edgy is in London still. Alright. Hey, oh, the cat. He saw the images of himself, so he, Oh, you went to Comic-Con? That's cool. Yes, I know I need a cat cam. Jasper, though, doesn't sit in one spot a whole lot, and he's actually usually sitting far away from my computer. Is the problem. The park crashed and burned? Looks like it's fine. Some people thought I was taken by aliens or the toilet. Well, I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. I won't tell you where we're. I need a better trained cat. My girlfriend's actually training the cat to pull weights down the hallway. Because reasons. She thinks he's a sled dog. So, that's what he's doing. Uther's definitely had a shite on stream. You don't know that. Alright, let's get this closer. It's about there. An elaborate system with a harness, a selfie stick, and a GoPro. That'd be funny. There's a cat or a boy or a girl. It is a boy. Alright. He's okay. I put up with him. It's my girlfriend's cat. He's going on 7 or so years old. Your cat is a girl, and that's cool. What was my last meal? I didn't eat today. But yesterday I had Thai food. I had some chicken Penang curry. It was pretty good. We have Russians in chat, folks. Did you miss something? Nope. Just the cat. Yan going around. Being a cat. Makes sense why I was in the bathroom. It's been more than 24 hours though. It's not like it ran through me. Jeez, people. Sorry, I can't speak Russian. Try and keep chat to English. Otherwise, I can't really interact with you. Oh, hell yeah, Alpine Odyssey. Yeah. Grab these pillars that are sideways and make them vertical. Not vertical, I mean the crown molding. But Russians can't speak English. Boom! I mean, he can try and speak in Russian. It's not bothering me per se. It's just the fact that I can't interact with him. So if he's asking stuff, I don't know what it is. Can I whistle? I find it weird that people say that they can't. I can barely whistle, so that's the best I got. And I don't even think the mic even picked it up. My neighbors, though, growing up, boy, they could whistle and you could hear it from like 3 blocks away. It was basically a dinner bell. Your desk came in. Your cat just came in and was crawling all over your desk. Yep. Sounds like an asshole cat. Not sure Uthris has a Discord. I do have a Discord. It's just still being set up. So soon we will have a Discord. We'll find out how that works at some point. Once it's ready. Still setting up like rooms and privileges and roles and things. Yes, I'm back. There we go. Scoot in a little bit. Oh, that's off center. There we go. Yeah, I need a Discord to follow. The people ones I'm in are stale. Oh, you're talking about Channel 5 Discord? Bazing! How long are we going to be streaming for? Don't know. We definitely need to finish a lot of this interior, so I want to try and get as much of that done today. I don't know what all that's going to entail. Did someone just send something to him via Google Translate? That's funny. He's a Russian spy. Oh no! I don't speak Russian, only Swedish. Ah, sadly. I'm considering getting a cat cam. I technically have a webcam. It's just not turned on. I don't turn on my camera for streams. My setup is in my bedroom, so I don't really like to have it on when I'm streaming. In case Ashley wants to like relax or something in here, and you know, there's a symbol of some sort of privacy going on in this room. We need a half wall in the restaurant. We could see about doing that. Why do the walls look like that? Well, we're skinning. We're skinning the interiors so that we get some separation on the exterior here. So that's what we have to do. So the exterior wall looks like this, and then on the other side of that wall, it kind of makes it look bad. So what we have to do is we have to basically make an interior wall that doesn't jet out to the exterior. It's complicated. It's a little annoying to do, but it's worth doing. So someone is saying we need a half wall in this thing. That'll be, I mean, like, we could build a half wall going across this and kind of dividing this up if you want. It does look cool jetting out, but it also just doesn't work. I don't think I'm gonna answer the whole "do you remember me" question anymore. Because then everyone asks all the time. Alright, hey, let's keep chat to English. Otherwise, I'm going to start timing people out because it's just what I want. So you have been warned. I'll allow one warning message if someone wants to type that out to Stanley. But, chat needs to be in English. You're fine. What if you don't speak English? Not much I can do about that. I don't speak any language but English. I mean, I can barely speak some Japanese. Boku no namae wa urusu to imasu. Anata no namae wa nan to imasu ka? I can just start doing that if you guys want. Some billboards in the restaurant? We might. You don't wait for his English? What do you mean I don't wait for his English? Keep it English or I'll time you out. Yeah. What a bilingual spelling oof community. I'm fine. I'm happy that people can speak other languages, but you know, for the community's sake and my sake, keeping it English means that I can actually interact with you, and really that's the thing I enjoy doing when I'm streaming. It's an American English. Yeah, America! The best and only English out there, don't you know? You refuse to believe there's such a thing as an American English? Well. You've been hearing it, that's why I say nat. So, instead of not. Yeah, I like the half walls idea, so just put those in there. But that's an accent, not a different language. I don't know. Eventually, just accent leads to new languages, I'm a believer of, you know. Like, if enough people start shortening words and changing how they're said, then it becomes a different language, in theory. Did you all say where you're from if not American? Yeah, I always enjoyed knowing where other people are from. I mean, if you start speaking in that language, like for example, like Chinese, it's kind of known that you're Chinese, but so there's some walls for you. Y'all say y'all in Hong Kong. You're from Denmark. Stuttgart, Germany, if you want to know. Of course I want to know. I want to know where all my viewers are from. I think it's an important thing. Zimbabwe, hence my rather strange name. I'm English-blooded. Siberia. Very harsh thing. It will freeze with us. We will stream more of the City Skylines map at some point. I don't know when exactly. I definitely... It's funny. You're from Silver Spring. Oh my god, Carl Butler. I'm gonna go get some kava later. Kava is like one of my favorite spots to go eat. If you're truly from Silver Spring, you know what that is. Grandpa comes from England. My dad thinks he comes from England, but actually he's not. I am Dutch, just like my mom. Nice. Alright, so this is going to be the entrance to the upstairs. I just don't know what type of doorway to use. It's not that the doors are quite small, it's just all the parts that make up the wall and half wall are quite big. So it makes these things look smaller than they are. I think we'll use that. There we go. So that'll go up to the balcony area. You are 100% Dutch. That's cute. Dutch people are cute. I have a lot of Dutch fans. You have jet lag? Oh, well, where'd you go? Oh, I need to copy this wood paneling. I don't know why I forgot to do so, but I did. I forgot what my theme is actually made out of. Alright, Jeffrey Tall, thanks for stopping by. And of course, anyone, if they want to enjoy the content farther, I make plenty of other videos. You can subscribe, sponsor. And maybe leave a super chat if you feel that is worthy. It's so funny to go from working on such small detail, and then you just kind of zoom out, and you realize that these buildings have stuff in there. Hello, Tombor. You gotta go? Oh, okay, you gotta go. Let's see. Fly around for a second. Will I ever play games like CK2 or EU4? Don't know what those are. Where are the chairs? We'll be making booths and things. Like, technically this is the booth. It's gonna be in there. We just need to move it inside. We're probably gonna get rid of the fake shrub effect though. Just because it doesn't make sense on the interior. That is an oddly specific region, Stanley. No, I've never been to Europe. I would love to go though. Just watch the KSB vid. Yeah, it was a blast to do. I truly love Kerbal Space Program. I think it's a great game. You can learn so much stuff from that video game. It's amazing. I might donate for Super Chat if Simp by Uthers notices you. BAM! Noticed you. There you go. Not give me money? No? Okay. That's fine. You don't have to. Super Chat is not a requirement. Sponsorship's not a requirement or anything. Please only do so if you think my content is worth it. Population is 1,083,865,000 people. That's one or two people. Larger than my hometown of 3,000. What about a little water playground for the kids close to the restaurant? That could be neat. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna inch these together. So hopefully I have enough room to get one last booth in here. Doesn't look like it. Damn. The flowers can work inside. I'm going to be adding a lot more tropical little things and details, so I want the place to look a little overgrown. Hello, Melanie. Or Melly Rain. I don't know why I called you Melanie. My grandmother's name is Melanie. That's probably why. Tried to say NPN backwards in bet. I don't know. I don't know how Russian language works. It's a confusing one. There we go. You're a grandma now? Yes, you are. But hey, she's a cool grandmother, I will say. I can confirm. Privet? Previet? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so here is some seating and stuff. We'll add some planters and things once we actually see kind of how people move around. Oh, these closed down. That's not good. I need to make sure our vendors are getting paid the proper amount so they never leave. Hold on, staff, vendors. I think they'll be at the bottom. So 300, 300. Staff training. There we go. In fact, let's just make sure all of our staff is upgraded. Make a custom bar inside the restaurant. We don't have the room on the first floor. We might be able to do a little bit of a bar thing on the second floor. Like I could maybe wrap it around here and make this deck a bar. That could be cool, right? Sick of it. Poor people are gonna be near the toilets. So imagine this to be an entrance to like the toilets, not so much the toilets themselves. That's kind of what you have to do in these situations. I mean, the people that have fun are these guys, the ones that get these seating areas for the large groups. That's what these are for. And I'll probably make some smaller tables instead of booths going along, just scattered throughout the pathway. We need more stuff like that out of here. You gotta leave, you gotta go. Okay. You don't like that spot. Well, what I might end up doing is actually just putting doors over it. Keep rocking Luther's lever content? Well, thank you. Like, I could just put doors. Back here. I'll just seal that off. There you go. The train is a little loud. We'll probably put a toilet sign above it. Correct. That's a good idea to do. Space looks European. Well, it is a European-esque lamp site in here. Are there lamps in the restaurant? Yes, there are lamps on every little table. Has some lighting on it, so if we make it nighttime here. This is currently what it's like. Alright, you can still watch me? Well, welcome back, Jeffrey. Alright. There we go. Can't click on our thing. There we go. We just haven't skinned these ones yet. We are about to do that. I just need to move this over a bit. I'll place a toilet sign. We'll get there. Just keep reminding me that I need to do that, and we'll add it. I need to bump these out a bit and get rid of the flower pot on the back on this one so it doesn't clip through. Devin Sweeney just subscribed. Well, thank you for the support. Enjoy the ride on the coaster. I made that little animation, by the way. I did it. Let's see, Mr. Matt13 has subscribed. I think I'm not lining up with the text on the screen. You both subscribed at the same time, so it kind of went backwards in terms of my notification. But there we go. Ha! Humble brag. Yeah. It was a nice little animation. We're building a restaurant, and then I get a message. Just me, Levi, has subscribed. Thank you, Levi. Yeah, I need to make a better subscribe sound and notification. It's a little bit default right now. I'm still messing with it. No, it doesn't look very Aztec, to be honest. But it's an interior of a restaurant. I'm hoping to add some things to it. But the exterior does, so. There's that. Like what we can do is, here, we'll add some, no, I need to finish skinning the walls. So sadly, I need to do that first before. Is the path gonna be above ground? Currently, yes. I might raise up the floor tiles after we build it, but the path has to be above ground right now. Use the orchestra tab for your notifications. I use Streamlabs. Okay, let's get some more wall stuff in here. We'll put plants and overgrown things hanging from the ceiling. It'll look far more tropical or jungle when we're done with it. It's just currently, I need to get the base skin done. It's a very important thing when you're doing interiors, so that you know kind of the area you have to work with once completed. Gotta go in for 15 minutes. All right. See you soon if you decide to return. Make an open door. I'm gonna do that for the front, so I'm actually going to do some sort of archway door area thing here. Do I still have permission for timeout for not speaking English? Warn them first, and if they keep doing it, then go do it. Then go ahead. I mean, an orchestra. Stab for the subscriber notification. Oh, it would be different. But I'm not a huge fan of orchestras, that's the problem. Why make tables if people cannot eat them? Why make tables if people cannot eat them? Eat at them, you mean? I don't know. Why to make a parking lot? It's the same thing. This wall corner is not being friendly. To break the park count record and no one else will be able to top it? Yeah. Yep, shooting for that 1 million total parts. You're about to square up with that train. Do you want me to stop the train? I can. I know it's pretty loud. There. Train has been stopped. Just ride on your rides, please. Very interesting. I do not understand it. Been a while since I could catch an Uther stream. Well, welcome. Glad you were able to catch it. Okay. He was reacting on me? Maybe. Yeah, sorry, chat. Sometimes you do not understand Jeffrey. Maybe, I don't know, or me. I don't know. Is a dinosaur or a dinosaur? I would say a dinosaur is simply dead. It's nothing right now. They don't exist. Sorry. Alright, I had to be careful here. We have like window pieces, but also columns. Dreams crushed. You're fine, Stanley. You're okay. You'll make it through the through the stream okay, I think. Nice build, thank you. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll scoot this in, rotate it so the little fantasy fairy tale effects aren't showing. They also exist in solid forms in museums. They do. It looks creepy. Well, it is an Aztec ruin if you think about it. Not to be rude, but why watch an English stream if you don't understand anyways? I don't know. Maybe he just enjoys the imagery. Finds it relaxing. Something. What have you missed? Everything. Guthers is that awesome? Yes. Don't understand your imagery. Heck, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I've ever known what I've been doing with Alpine Odyssey. I've just been kind of putting stuff on walls for this whole time. Yes, Mr. Worldwide. Yep. Have some netcats for that. I mean, you don't think it's a... I think it's a decent looking restaurant. We'll add some more lights to the restaurant at some point. See, this is the problem I'm gonna run into. It's like setting up booths up top. One, they're going to sink through the floor. So we're gonna have to remove some of these details on the upper side. Come on, let me click what I want. There we go. So we can just do that. And it should fix it. Where are the stairs to get like up here? I have this is basically the staircase access point. I know that it's a little cheaty, but it's just kind of what we have to do. We don't have enough interior space to actually get the proper staircase in there. I mean, we do the same thing over here, so there is no staircase to reach this kind of seating section. However, it looks nice, don't it? Have lunch up here in the park. So, you know. Look, I'm trying to do interiors. The one thing a lot of people don't do. It's hard. There's a reason people don't do it. Am I going to get married? Eventually, yes. Plan code definitely wasn't built for interior working. No, it was not. Yeah. Nor was the gizmo made to be working. Restaurant looks good, thank you. That. You love the sounds? Yeah, we get some good sounds from that ride going around in the background. You can see the coaster technically run through back here as well. You hate crowds, but if this was a real life park, you would go. I think I would go too. I think it's decent. Out of 10, I would probably rate it a 7. You can be deafened by the train. Yeah, the train, I think they need to lower the volume of the train a bit. Very true. However, technically all these things, so if you look at them, they're all either lined up this way, or vertically. There's nothing at an off-centered rotation on this. It's a little confounding at the moment. I don't know if I have something off-centerly rotated or not. Centerpiece on the table is a nice touch. Yeah, I think so as well. There's all that. I might get rid of this one and leave a gap here. And then we'll move this over yonder. Some of the items have weird gizmos. Yeah, so some items do have a weird rotation by default on their gizmo, which probably affects all the other items as well. We're not gonna have room there for that, so we'll just put this here. Same thing with this one. Is it snapping to an underlying grid? So the grid, as you can see, is pretty straight. It's like going this way. But the gizmo is not lined up with that grid. It should be more like this if it was. It would be nice if people could walk upstairs, but the logistics to get that working, I don't think is worth it. I'm much more comfortable with simply adding some booths and calling it a day with this area. We need to make a table variant though, still. So that's something we'll be doing here in a little bit. Like this would be nice for a little table instead of a booth. Could you not merge a functional bench into these and put a... So, to do that, working benches into pathing, especially open plazas, or like this, for example, would be such an annoyance. It's not easy to do what you suggest. Normally I would, like for example, if we go over here, I do have a few benches kind of merged in these picnic tables, but it's not worth it. Place down a tiki. Okay. I'll place down a little entertainer. I think that would be cool to do. I have to do it here, don't I?
Oh.
200, 400. Now, does that guy actually produce light at all? He does produce some light. Could you make a fluffy bench? In another area, that could work. Make a work roster so it only goes around the Aztec area. Yeah, we'll worry about that, I think, near the end. I mean, I wouldn't mind him actually leaving the Aztec area as like an advertisement for the Aztec area, if you think about it. Question. Where is he looking out of? I know most of them look out their mouth, but this guy is looking out from where? I don't know. Yes, having him on my payroll does spike the insurance, I think, of the park. Really, I need another entertainer. Like, we haven't placed any other ones. Here, let's place one. So for the European section, what would you guys like to see? There's really not much. Maybe Princess Annabelle could do there. Maybe Foxy would be okay. Very European look. Bo did do the voice for Foxy, yes. And I think SB Ridley did the design, didn't he? King Coaster towards the entrance. Yeah, we can do that. We'll put a King Coaster down too. But who is Bo? Bo is one of the community managers.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! Alright, oh look, sirens. It's a normal day. Do 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 do. Really, I think it would have been better if they did the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, or Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. Snap into that Slim Jim. All right, so that is all the seating. You made it to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Brady. I think any costume is uncomfortable if you wear it long enough. Let's see, what's this look like at night with all the little candles on the tables? Look at that. It looks pretty. Pretty cool. Alright, so over here we will do a couple of these. Another coaster anytime soon. The next coaster is going to be in either the Asian or antiquity area. Not in this theme. This theme won't have another one. pretty dark. I mean, cute. There we go. Police or fire, what, station? We might do some stuff like that in the backstage areas. I don't know exactly where. I think this is going to be a major kind of depot, drop-off, supply. Also staff parking area. But we could do, you know, more fire and police management back here. This is going to be another more drop-off kind of area because this is near the front. You might have to do another large... there's going to be plenty of backstage. We'll see when we get there. Is there an animatronic for this area? I don't think there's any animatronics for the Aztec theme. It's mainly pirates and space people, some witches, fantasy stuff, but nothing too crazy. Miss you. Yeah, our airplane is really cool. I really like it. We'll be adding more lights and things later. Lighting for me right now isn't super important. As you can see, there's not a lot in the Aztec area. We did some around the Europe section. However, it's going to effectively lower our FPS over time, and I want to try and get as much of the buildings and shapes and things. So the nighttime view isn't super important for me right now. It's going to be definitely a last thing that we do. And then a giant fireworks show. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys were here on Friday, but just as a little teaser, I did show, just for fun, like we took a fireworks show that's kind of pre-made. You know, like for example this. Put it out there. Press that, and then press play. Oh, let's make it nighttime first. So eventually, you know, we'll have a fireworks show in the lake, which will look pretty amazing, I think. It'll probably be a longer and more interesting show than the default fireworks, but... So the airplane suddenly has war flashbacks, yeah, totally. I don't know if I'm gonna do specific holiday theming versions of the park. It might be a little too much effort. Are we gonna do a dark ride or a track ride? Maybe not. So the Flak 88s are shooting up here at the airplane. It's quite dangerous for them. Here, what's it look like from the restaurant is my question. Like if you're having dinner, say like right here. Look at that. Or if you're coming down the log flume, that's probably a fire hazard. You probably shut down the log flume when the event's going on. What's the lift hill look like? Coming through here. Charge extra during the show. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's gonna want that. Or if you're having dinner up on this balcony. Add a tail light to my plane? We could. Here, let's bring back the menu. Cancel that placement there. I mean, I don't know what type of tail light to put on it. To be honest. Say menu? Menu. Okay, menu. There you go. Said it. It happened. Still a lot to do. Would it have a taillight being such an old model? I don't know. Just a little red dot. We'll think about that in just a moment. When is the next normal episode coming out? This week sometime. Not sure exactly when. I'm not a puppet to just say things. I don't think. Yes, we'll be adding more plants again. Still need to just skin out a lot of this real quick. We gotta cover up the really bright bricks that kind of come with this thing. Dang you, Gizmo tool. Just not working with me. Octopus in chat. Do you think Walmart would have orange sweat plants? Probably. If not, probably a sporting store would have that for you. What we'll do is we'll make a little doorway there for the kitchen area. You have half a Goku costume. Well, the sweatpants aren't baggy enough to be Goku's pants. He has more martial arts pants. So I don't know if sweatpants would work for that. He didn't say it was good, he just said it was a half a costume. Kraken on the lake? Nah. Goodhenmorgen? Goodhenmorgen? I think that's how you say that. There you go. My favorite part of the park. I don't know. I don't think I have one. Why not a Kraken? It just doesn't match any of the themes for the rest of the stuff. We don't have a nautical theme. We don't have a fantasy or anything like that. See if I can embed this in there. Play my summer car? I'll play that car at some point. Or that game. Again. Can you at least say what the content of the mystery area is? Well, the content of the mystery area here, as you can see, the shape kind of looks like Australia. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to build in this corner, but I think you guys will really like it. And that's about all I can say. Green light on the right wingtip, red light on the left wingtip, white strobe as far back on the tail as possible. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'll add it real quick. Let's see, what kind of lights do we have for just a single point light? Wait, I don't think I can change the light on this, can I? No, can't. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, green light. On the right wingtip. Red light on the left. Only one on each side. So should it be an upper wing, or lower wing tip? Which one makes more sense to keep it on? For now, I'll put 2, just so we can decide on that little bit of information. Afternoon, Tiger. How are you? You would imagine lower wing. I would do, I think I'm gonna do upper wing. And you say white light on the tail. So we will delete the lower parts. And then take a look at night. So basically it will look like that. No real way to make it a strobe unless I just put a timer in it, but I'll be making a runway strip in the backstage area eventually. I'm getting sidetracked. I need to keep working on the thing. I'm not going to do the Kraken as the Aztec god. The main god for the temple is Quetzalcoatl, I believe. Or Kukulkan, whichever one. You know, they're both essentially the same kind of god there. Am I excited for Jurassic World Evolution? I'm never really excited for video games based off of either shows or movies. I find them to usually lack content, and I see them usually as money things. But I'll take a look at it, and I hope it's good. Alright, so this needs to be a little bar, right? That's what we were going to do back here. New South Park game is really good. That's good. It looked neat. For now, this is the start of the bar. It's not really an innovative battle system, you know. It's a turn-based, grid-based system, very similar to like a simple version of Final Fantasy Tactics. Unless you're saying that it's not more innovation. I don't know what you're going for. Might be reading too much into your comment. More in MMORPGs? I think so as well. I love Black Desert's combat system. You never played Final Fantasy Tactics? Ah. Where is the park set? I mean, what country? Don't know. The only reason it's called Alpine Odyssey is simply because it's the Alpine map, and Odyssey because it is traveling through different themes slash countries. That is where the name come from. So everything else is kind of up in the air. Yes, it's China because it wants to copy all the other cultures and parks. There we go. Makes sense. Wait, are you gonna make a full-on airport or small airport? It's gonna be a grass dirt strip for the biplane. Not necessarily like a full commercial airport, no. Get a sign and engrave one of your names on the wall. I might be able to put some sponsors, if you want to sponsor the stream and channel, I might put you guys in it. Somewhere. If you want to go, if you want to make an airport, go play an airport game. Reasonable request. Yeah, I think making a sponsor as part of the park would be a really nice thing, since you guys are supporting the channel, and super cool. Your battery's at 15%, that's no good. Yeah, a hanger or two would be good. Did I just say that? I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. It's getting... I'm starting to get tired, so it's hard to remember what I've been saying. Is Airport CEO going on? I'll be recording more Airport CEO today for the channel. Looks good, thank you. Do you know something called Discord? So if you know there's a whole channel dedicated to Planet Coaster, yeah, I am on Discord. I'm in the Planet Coaster community creator ones, and also, well, this bar, I'm sure they would sell some juice and things. I mean, holidays and resorts, kind of places like this usually have some sort of, you know, kids thing. I mean, you know, you can even take your kid to a real bar if you want to. I mean, my friend basically grew up at a bar because of his dad, so he's really good at pool. You're gonna go eat? All right. Here, we'll add some little, like, below the counter things, like little fridges and stuff down here. You could put a path up here, a single path piece to put a mascot up there if it actually, to make it look like there's guys actually at the bar. I don't know. Saw someone else was able to get the baggage working. I haven't messed with the baggage too much since our initial stream, but I'm pretty sure it's probably working. That's a beautiful bar where the seats, we'll be adding the seats on the other side in just a moment. Just making sure we have like a little ice box here. And then usually there's like an actual like serving like area that you can kind of get your drinks set on while they're making it. So they have their own little working counter. Staff bar for after hours, basically. You just see Tiki Tiki up here just drunk off his ass. Be hilarious. So we have that. Going around. Or maybe drunk off his torch. In that case. Okay, nope. That's not what I wanted to select. I wanted to select something else. Please deselect that, thank you. Am I going into too much detail? Is that such a thing? My day tomorrow till now, waking up, watching some old Uther stream from yesterday, and watching this actual stream. Now it's near 6 p.m. here. Yeah, We've been streaming for a little while today. It's been a good one. Never too much detail. I agree. Oh no, there's one dislike. What shall I ever do? I have an idea. When you're done with Airport CEO series, you should remake it in Planet Coaster or Minecraft. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Is this on the outside or inside? It's on the inside. Good. There we go. What have you missed? We've been making our little bar on the upstairs of the restaurant here for a little bit. That's about it. Oh boy. Tight space in here. It's hard to get this lined up sometimes. Sorry about the poor camera work on my part. The park's name is Alpine Odyssey. We'll add seats in just a moment. Let's see here. Let's get a menu out on this side or something, like a space for it. I can't help you if your cat is about to kill you. They are quite vicious if angered, so I would suggest leaving immediately and probably notifying the local government. Looks dope. Oh, cool. Am I gonna link the bar with a curtain? No. The curtain's kind of over the bar. The bar frames are more into the structure itself. There we go. So that looks okay. You have 3 dislikes now? Need more? Yeah, totally need more dislikes. Always more dislikes, the better. I'm not gonna worry about adding a menu, I don't think. You're not telling the government you live in the UK? Yeah, they might arrest you for hate speech. If you belittle your cat too much. Okay. Alright, let's get the seats in here then. Really, I could just take our previously made bar stool. Right? Bottles on the shelves. It's really hard to do that detail, and I'm worried about the clipping, to be honest about it. It's a cool stool, thank you. I feel like Uther's forgot something. What to forget? A tiki version of that chair? I don't know. It's hard to do small details like this. You're leaving? Alright, well, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. You can use fireworks as the stool looks too European. It does. But I think for the effect it's okay right now. I mean, keep in mind this is a European camp restaurant and themed to make it look like they are at a ruin, but it's a campsite. So I'm fine with it clashing the theme a little bit there. The round piece of wood, I believe, is one of the small wagon wheels. I think it's the smallest wagon wheel. We made this a while ago. Like, we made this for the European section, technically. I mean, really, the thing that's probably the most European about it is the back. Like, if I just took it off, just made stools. It's probably the wrought iron that makes it look a little weird. Papa Palm would be up here. It'd be up here all day, just sitting here at the bar, at the restaurant, overlooking the water, fireworks show at night. I think you'd be either here or the Irish pub for the day. You'd just let Palm wander around. It's like, yeah, go have fun, kid. Both. You just walk back and forth. At the bar at every single themed area that we're gonna have. Oh, the volleyball with the Wilson. Wilson, is it Wilson? I think he names the thing Wilson. Can you bartend at the bar? Maybe. So I think this is pretty much the restaurant. I just need to add some plant life and overgrowth stuff in here. So let's go ahead and do that. You'll apply for bartender too. You have the experience. That's neat. Bartending is something that I would probably never do. I'm not much of a people's person. Yeah, I don't know how they would have designed seating either, so I'm just putting wood and stone. How could you make the in-theme chairs? It's just trying different things. I don't even know if it necessarily worked. It would be cool if there was a VR Planet Coaster, correct. Alright, let's get some wall hangers in here. I don't know what this is. Oh, now I know. Well, shit. It's poking through too much. We'll just raise it up. Thanks for an earlier stream. Yeah, no problem. This is when we stream Alpine Odyssey anyways. Hello, Lopez. You're back. Thought you were leaving. Apparently not the case. Now it's Aztec. Wow. Frontier has too much on their plate for VR. Probably. I'm gonna shoot between, you know, they develop Elite Dangerous, they develop some other stuff like this, and I mean, they are just getting a new office too. I would prefer smarter AI as well. Oh, didn't see you there, Sonic. Sorry, I'm focusing on building this whole restaurant out, getting it finished. Finally done. Took 2 episodes and multiple streams. How does it look at dark with all the little lanterns? It looks okay. The lighting isn't perfect, but we'll come back to it probably. Hey, look, we have a family coming in. Where you guys going to? You're gonna go get some tiki chiki? Huh? Yeah, you are. Get your bucket of chuck. Now, I haven't placed a tiki chiki in so long that I don't even know what they carry. Oh, it's turkey legs. Wow, very Renaissance fair. The next area is gonna be Greco-Roman antiquity kind of theme. You'd eat there to watch the fireworks show? Yeah, everyone would watch the fireworks show. Here, I'll put it down again. Because it's neato. Pause. Place this about there. And play. Sit here at the bar. Little seats. The banner getting bombarded, caught on fire, destroyed. We didn't make it. This is one of the default fireworks shows. We're going to be making a big custom one that's completely different. And we'll play every day About an hour before the park closes in terms of simulation, so. There'll be a fireworks show every evening in the park to signal the close, and yeah, it'll be cool. You gotta go? Well, thanks for stopping by. Maybe by 2060 we'll be on a Japan theme? No, probably not. What year is it? Is year 137 in the game right now? Still so much stuff to do. But hey, the restaurant is basically done. So that's what I wanted to see. Oh, our time, not game time? Yeah, well. I only live by game time, it seems. Alright, so it is 1 o'clock. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. What else would you guys like to work on for a little bit? Something small, nothing big, please. Because I don't have time. I'm really hungry, and I want to get some kava. when the year counter in the game is the same as our year, it will be done. Oh my god. That would be so fucking funny. It's an hour before the park closes, so it's like the big thing that happens, and then the park closes afterwards. Parking lot details? Yeah, we'll work on some parking lot details. I think that's okay. The area between the European and Aztec, that's done though, right? This is the area. If you're talking about this is backstage. That'll be different. I think we'll work over here. I think this is always good, kind of relaxing stuff to work on. Here, we'll copy this over. We're gonna have to rework the curve of some stuff. Actually, this is a wider bridge, so we might have to just make a new overpass model completely to make that work. Is there any other overpasses that we haven't done? You should build a lot of waterfront restaurants. Yes, that's what I want to do, I think. And plazas. So like, you know, we have a plaza down here. That's pretty neat. We can move the train line. Like over time, like for example, in the water park section, we might dip the train behind it and then back in front. We could dip the train behind it here as well if we wanted to. We'll see. I want to watch the part you make the entrance and parking lot. Well, this is a spoiler for you then. This is everything else in this series. You can do some VIP zones for all my sponsors. Yeah, sure. If anyone wants to sponsor the channel, they can. And maybe I'll put a little more artifact or something for sponsors. Alright, so we have all that. Nat cat, nat cat, nat cat, nat cat. Yep. Alright, let's build this overpass. VIP zones would be cool. The Nat Cat zone. That's more scary than anything, really. How long do you think it's going to take us to fully finish the park? It's been 6 months so far in terms of how long we've been spending. So by that logic, it's gonna we're about 30% done. So it's probably gonna be another year of us grinding this game out to oblivion. It'll probably be Planet Coaster 2 will be out, I think, by the time this thing's done. What are we doing? We are adding a new little area here. Well, we have 1.5 areas. Yeah, but the parking lot's its own area as well. Like, we spent a lot of episodes on the parking lot. And the fact that we had to start over, which was very much a crushing moment. Yeah, that very true. It's very dependent if the frame rate can maintain. Planet Coaster 2 is not a thing yet, no. We're just trying to guesstimate when I'll be done with the park. You just bought American Truck Simulator? Nice. It's a fun little game to chill with. When did you have to restart? Must have missed it. It was around episode 4. We finished the first version of the toll booth and road and also the parking lot. However, the thing is, when I started over, I made everything way better anyways. So the parking lot would have, I think, and that looked as good if we didn't lose it the first time. So I'm actually quite happy with the way things turned out in the long term. Planet Coaster 2, Return of the Gizmo. Yes. Alright, we'll do a bit of a slope there. Attach it to that corner. And down. Over here. Can you show us the car park area? Yeah. Nice thumbnail, thanks. So this is currently the parking lot as it is finished. How was the mine yesterday? I struggled. The struggle was real. A lot of mistakes, a lot of supports and beams just falling over. Frontier removing sandbox mode and instead putting in loot boxes where I had to get random pieces to use for Planet Coaster 2. Holy shit, that would be fucking weird. So this is the parking lot, the first major thing built in Alpine Odyssey. And the thing I'm most famous for. I don't know why I built a parking lot, but apparently this, like, in the Planet Coaster community, if I'm talking to someone from there, they're just like, oh, hey, Uthers. I'm just like, oh, hey, how's it going? It's like, oh, pretty good. How's your parking lot? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the ziggurat is it's definitely a big deal. It's a major weenie in there. Fuck microtransactions, period. And like, I'm fine with them with free games. Like, for example, Smite. I think the other day I spent $100 on Smite. Did you get 100,000 views off of it? I got 200-some thousand views off of the first episode of Alpine Odyssey. And Silva's a weenie guy, so it could be worse, yeah. The first episode of Alpine Odyssey is my most viewed video. So, you know, Alpine Odyssey's been good. How much money did I make off of that? Like, nothing. You get $1 per 1,000 views, roughly. And that's if advertising revenue is okay. And advertising revenue is not okay, so. A shout out. I don't really give shout outs. Best way to get a shout out, though, is to go ahead and subscribe, sponsor, or just participate in chat, and I'll talk to you like a normal human being. Yep, it's about a cent per view. You subbed? It would have popped up. But it doesn't always work. Shoot, we're off a little bit. But that's okay. We'll just raise that up. Have your babies? Maybe. How am I so good at this? Too many hours of practice? You're on your iPad, it could be why. Well, it could be Madden. How much am I bored of Planet Coaster? A lot. I have played this game too much. At least my content is pretty much 100% advertiser friendly for now. So for yesterday, we were making dead baby jokes and really dark humor stuff, so maybe not. I am the best YouTuber? Well, thank you. You have another year of this to get used to it. Well, after this, I plan on making another big project, so I'm going to be playing Planet Coaster for a long time. Though, it's definitely not going to be a main thing on the channel. I play other games as well. Tomorrow is school? That's shit. How about you just don't go? Don't go and just watch more of my videos. Really? I thought this would be your only project. At this rate it is. I mean, our last project in Planet Coaster was 160,000 parts. The Air Temple Island from Legend of Korra. But this is our only theme park. I'm not going to make another theme park after this. The next thing that we make is going to be different. Yes, you'll learn more from me than you ever could at school. The main thing I teach is, I don't know. Never mind. I don't teach anything. I'm too tired to bullshit, it seems. Fuck. Alright, let's do that. Will there be another episode of the small build series this week? I hope to, yes. It depends. Work has just been hell. Please don't lock me in a room and just force me to play Planet Coaster. I could just die if you did that. You teach patience? Shoot. I don't know how I didn't learn that myself then. I have 0 patience. Did I spin that the wrong way? I think I did. The fact that is any building game you actually learn basic math skills. Kind of, yeah. You learn a good bit about art and geometry in building games. There we go. That's the spot I was looking for. Arches, done. You restarted this whole project after you lost it. That's patience. I don't know. There's a lot of things that we can do with these bridges and overpass kind of structures. Like, for example, this one is weird because the turn starts in a different spot. Yes, KSP does do that. Maybe it's more like perseverance. Probably. Hashtag never give up. Never surrender. So much stuff to do. What would be your reaction if the game files are gone, all of them? I have a backup of my part. So even if it gets deleted like tomorrow off my computer, it's in the cloud. So it's fine. I don't know what to do. I am pretty hungry. So I might be ending the stream here. 3 hours. 3 hour stream of Planet Coaster. We finished the restaurant. So that's good. That means we can move on to the next project this week. So if you guys enjoy this stuff, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, sponsor the channel if you think it's worth doing so, and so we can get that third emote. That's pretty cool. We need that third one so we can make something more than just Nat Cats. Until then, we'll be doing some other things on the channel this week. We will be doing more live streams starting next Friday. And stuff like that. So until then, go ahead and stop by next week and we'll see what we can do.